Task 1. Summarize spoken text. You need to listen to a recording and then write a 20 to 30 word summary. The prompt length is 45 to 75 seconds. The skills assessed are listening and writing, and you have 8 minutes to answer. For this question type, you will hear an audio recording and need to write a 20 to 30 word summary of what you heard. The audio recording will play automatically, and you can only listen to it once. The word count at the bottom of the screen counts the number of words you write. Make sure to write a minimum of 20 words, but no more than 30 words. There are also cut, copy, and paste buttons, which you may choose to use while constructing your summary. Test tips. Firstly, use your erasable whiteboard to take notes. While you listen to the recording, make sure you note down the supporting points as well as the main idea on your erasable whiteboard. From your notes, you can then summarize the main point and refer briefly to the essential supporting points. This will help you score good marks for content. Secondly, remember to check grammar, spelling, and punctuation. In your 20 to 30 word summary, you'll be scored on grammar, spelling, and vocabulary. So leave yourself 1 or 2 minutes after you have written your summary to check your sentences for things like subject/verb agreement, tenses, and word order. Use grammatical structures that you are confident with and words that you are sure you have spelled correctly. Finally, check your punctuation. Check full stops and commas, and make sure you have begun each sentence with a capital letter.
How this question is scored. Your response is judged on your ability to understand, analyze, and combine information from a lecture, and then summarize the key points in writing. You are also assessed on the quality of your writing and on how well your response presents the key points in the lecture. Your score is based on 5 factors. Content. Does your response summarize the main points in the lecture? Content is scored by assessing if you have addressed all the key points of the lecture without misrepresenting the purpose or topic. If your summary misinterprets the topic or the purpose of the lecture, you will not receive any score points for your summary on any of the 5 factors. The best responses clearly summarize the main points and condense the essential supporting points. They focus on the topic and include only key information and the essential supporting points. Form. Does your response meet the length requirement of between 20 and 30 words? Form is scored by counting the number of words in your response. You will receive full credit if your response is between 20 and 30 words. Writing fewer than 20 words or more than 30 words will decrease your score. If your summary contains fewer than 5 words or more than 40 words, you will not receive any score points for your summary on any of the 5 factors. Grammar. Does your response show you can use grammar correctly? Grammar is scored by assessing if the basic structure of your sentences is correct. The best responses use concise sentences that clearly communicate your intended meaning. Vocabulary. Does your response show you can choose and use words correctly? Your vocabulary is scored according to its relevance to the lecture and its appropriateness in an academic environment. The appropriate use of synonyms is also scored. The best responses use words from the lecture appropriately, demonstrate an understanding of the context, and use synonyms effectively to show variety in language use. Spelling. Does your response show you can use a single spelling convention correctly and consistently? PTE recognizes English spelling conventions from the United States, the United Kingdom, Australia, and Canada. However, you should use one spelling convention consistently in each response you give. Please note, partial credit scoring applies. No credit is given for no response or an irrelevant response. This question type affects the scoring of the following: listening, writing, grammar, spelling, and vocabulary. Your speaking skills are not tested by this question type, and your reading skills are only used to read the instructions.